Friends, imagine an actor who could force Superman to kneel, who could step onto the screen and instantly touch everyone's heart. Terence Stamp. But today, at the age of 87, he has left us forever. What was the mystery behind his death? Was it a tragic accident that ended his life? Listen to this story that will hold you until the very end. Today, I am going to tell you a story that is not just about the life of an actor, but a full film of struggle, fame, pain, and death. Terence Stamp, the name that became a star of British cinema in the 1960s. But let's start from the beginning, like an old film reel rolling. Imagine July 22nd, 1938, in a poor neighborhood of London, a child is born. His name, Terence Henry Stamp. His father was a sailor who spent months away at sea. His mother managed the home, and little Terence played in the streets with his brothers. Life was hard, friends. At school, he was a shy boy, but inside, a fire was burning, the fire of acting. One day, he played his first role in a school play. I can almost see that moment. A small stage, the bright lights, and Terence delivering such a performance that the audience clapped endlessly. He thought, "This is my life." But the path was not easy. At 15, he left school, took odd jobs, printing press worker, bus conductor, but he never abandoned his dream. Then came 1962, the film Billy Budd. Terence played the title role of an innocent sailor. Picture the scene, the waves of the sea, tension aboard the ship, and Terence's face, blue eyes filled with pain and hope. This film earned him an Oscar nomination and the Best Actor award at Cannes. He had become a star, but with fame came loneliness. He often said, "I always felt like an outsider." Now, let's come to his love stories. Friends, Terence's life was full of romance. In the swinging 1960s, he was London's golden star. Affairs with stars like Brigitte Bardot and Julie Christie filled his life. Once at a party, he met Julie. Terence told her, "You are the light of my life." But romances broke as well. The pain lingered, yet he kept moving forward. Then came the role that made him immortal, General Zod in Superman and Superman 2. The year was 1978. Imagine the set, Christopher Reeve as Superman and Terence as Zod, the terrifying voice, "Kneel before Zod," echoing across the screen. Audiences shivered. Terence later said, "That role was the most fun I ever had." But behind the scenes, suspense in his life was growing. Friends, let's now enter the darker chapter of his journey. In the 1990s, Terence played a transgender character in The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Picture the scene, the deserts of Australia, colorful costumes, Terence dancing. That role earned him a Golden Globe nomination. But along with fame came controversy. He practiced yoga, meditation, and even spent time in India, searching for spiritual peace. He would say, "Life isn't just about acting. Listen to the voice within." But friends, the suspense builds again. The year was 2015 to 2016. During the filming of Bitter Harvest in Ukraine, Terence was 77 years old, but still active. One day, while riding a horse, the animal suddenly reared up, and my God, half a ton of horse crashed down on him. A scream of pain, the weight on his chest and stomach. He thought, "Is this the end? Will an actor be killed by a horse?" Doctors examined him. Pelvis broken in 6 places, 2 ribs shattered, a tendon in his arm torn. The pain was unbearable. Later he said, "If it had fallen a little higher, I would have died. But I'm British, I don't complain." Lying in the hospital bed, groaning in pain, yet smiling, he said, "Life goes on." That accident changed him. He began to care more for his health, but the pain remained. The years passed. Terence kept acting in films like The Haunted Mansion and Song for a Raggy Boy. Even in his 80s, he was active. But friends, was that old pain silently consuming him? Did those past injuries lead to his death? Now we come to 2025. August 17th in the morning. Terence lay in his home, perhaps in London alone. The family statement came. At the age of 87, he passed away. But the cause of death? Unknown. The media erupted. Was it a heart attack, old injuries, or simply natural death? The suspense remains. A reporter said, Terence's life was a film, and its ending is a mystery. Friends, imagine those last moments. Terence lying on his bed, looking at old photographs. A Superman clip playing. He smiles, then closes his eyes. The pain ends, peace arrives. But in our hearts remains the question, why? How? What do we learn from Terence's life? Struggle, dream, endure pain, but keep moving forward. He was not just an actor, he was a legend. He showed us that life is short, so live it fully. And now a call to action. If this story touched you, like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what was your favorite Terence Stamp role? And remember, life is a script. Write it with your heart.